Plaintiff Anthony Latona says he and the defendant were engaged, and they have a child together. Anthony claims shortly after their child was born, the defendant started going out to the bars with her friends. And then his friends told him that she was cheating. They ended up breaking up, and he's suing his ex-fiancée for the value of an engagement ring. Defendant Kimberly Henzig says the problem started when she was pregnant because Anthony wanted to have sex 10 times a day, and she refused. Kimberly claims Anthony's addiction to sex became so severe that he refused to do family things with her unless she had sex with him, and she's countersuing for unreturned property.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Yes, sir. It all started about 8 years ago when me and a friend of mine were out having a motorcycle ride, and we stopped at a gas station and met Miss Henzig. And my friend first approached her, and he kind of liked her and stuff, and he got her number, and we all kind of hung out through the years and became friends and hung out and did stuff. And then about 5 years ago, me and her started dating. I approached her to hang out more on a one-on-one level, and so one thing led to another, and we moved in together, and things were going good. And shortly after that, she became pregnant, and a month or two after that, I asked her to marry me. Thought it was the right thing to do. Things were going good. So then through the pregnancy, everything was going pretty good, and then our son came, and shortly after that, she started going out with some of her friends and started going out to the bars. And
how often?
A couple times a week, 2-3 times a week.
Your Honor, that's not true.
Go ahead.
So then she was going out and staying out and drinking all night. And then after a while, I started getting calls from my friends saying that she's cheating on me. And
Your Honor, that's not correct.
Let me hear your side.
I never cheated on him. We started dating. Shortly after that, we got engaged and became pregnant. I got to the point in my pregnancy that I no longer wanted sex as often as he did. He seriously wanted it like 10 times a day and basically couldn't live without it. I swear it became an addiction.
2 more than you? So what?
We started fighting all the time. Mm-hmm. It got to the point where he wouldn't even do things with me as a family unless he got sex.
How about after the child?
After the child, it got worse. We fought all the time, and
Oh, you still cut him off after you had the child?
I became.
yes.
It wasn't. No, no, it was not like that. I had gotten sick after I had my son.
Uh-huh.
And
how long?
Up until last May, actually.
Okay.
So I was in and out of the hospital. I was very sick. Okay. I didn't want sex as often as he did.
But she still had energy to go out and drink all night, though.
I didn't. I worked in a bar atmosphere. So I was out in a bar a few times a night.
Working?
Yes.
A few times a week?
Yes.
So you only worked 3 times a week?
Yes,
you worked
I
2 or
stayed at
3
home with
times?
my son.
You worked at the bar?
Yes.
Sir?
Yeah, and then she also stayed and drank.
After the bar closed?
Yes. There was times that she didn't get home till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and the bars closed at 2.
Is that true?
It happened once or twice. It was not a weekly thing.
Not consistent.
I had to take care of my son in the morning.
And you deny cheating. Let's get to the engagement ring shortly, but what do you want to tell me lastly about this cheating?
Yes, I was getting calls from my friends that I trusted saying she was out doing things with guys that are considered cheating.
Did you confront her about it?
Yes, I did.
What'd she say?
She denied it, and she said nothing was going on, but those were the nights that she was out all night, and she wouldn't tell me where she was at. She wouldn't answer her phone calls when I was trying to call her, seeing where she was at. So then after time, I'm like, either A, it's got to change or it's going to be over. Mm-hmm. So finally, January of 2008, I finally made my decision, said it was over, asked her to leave the house, and broke off the engagement.
Ma'am, what's your characterization of the breakup?
We fought all the time, yes. And
about what?
About him not wanting to do family things and me not giving him sex. Mm-hmm. That was the main reason.
Never
we fought.
About the nights.
He asked me, and I mean, yes, I was in bars. I was not as often as he said.
Did you all ever fight about that?
He confronted me once, but
just once?
Yes, it was friends that he shouldn't trust.
Multiple times, Your Honor.
Okay. No, it was friends that he shouldn't trust because they came on to me. I And I did not do anything.
Let's get to the engagement ring you're suing her about.
So yes, I got my evidence here. Yes,
see
and then
evidence.
after.
Ma'am, what you're suing for your unreturned property?
Correct.
How so?
When we broke up, I gave him back the key. He told me I'd be able to come get my stuff, and he refused to let me get my stuff up until...
Give me an incident where you came and tried.
I've called him. We have a son together. I had to talk to him a million times. I've
Right.
asked if I could come get it.
And what would he say?
He told me I wasn't allowed in his house. I wasn't able to come in his home and get my stuff. He told me
Have
he
you
would...
ever been able to come there and get the child?
No, he basically...
How do you get the child?
He basically had him outside
Every
waiting.
time you see him, he is.
I
when he
didn't
comes,
go in the house, no.
Right, the child is on the porch when you come.
Basically, he'd come outside with him.
Oh, okay.
But-
So you would have a chance to discuss. And so, did you ever say, "Can I go in and get my thing?"
I've asked many, many times.
While at the door.
Yes.
And what would he say?
No.
Okay.
He told me
That's
he
a lie,
would
Your
pack
Honor.
them up. And
He said he would pack
He
them
would
up?
pack them up.
Okay. And next time you would come, would you ask, "Have you packed my
Yes.
things up?"
I brought him boxes.
And you never.
And he never
received
packed my things.
Sir.
Well, for one, she did get her stuff because every time she wanted
When?
something, throughout the 18 months after, because she just recently got all her
It's been
stuff.
18 months.
Yes, since January of 08, and she finally got her stuff.
What was happening
or-
prior to that?
Yeah.
Prior to now? What was happening with her things? She never asked for them?
She would, but then I said, anytime you want them, tell me what you want. I'll pack it up for you. I didn't want her in the house no more.
Did you ever pack it up?
Eventually, I did, yes.
Eventually, as in how long afterwards?
At May of 09, when I was moving out, and I
Okay.
told her that she had to
Day
get her
that he
stuff.
was
Over a
moving
year
out.
later. Oh, in
But I
fact,
gave her
a year and
opportunities.
5 months later.
Yeah.
I gave her every
No, you
opportunity to come
suggested
get
you
it.
pack it up and you didn't. Ma'am, did you get your things? He said you ultimately came and got your things recently.
When I came to his home to get my things, none of my stuff was packed. It was laying all in the garage. A lot of it was in the garbage, broken in the
That's
garbage.
not true.
When I unpacked my things, I realized that I was missing a lot
Your
of
Honor,
things.
that is not true.
And what items were they?
There was a bed that
You have
he-
a list, perhaps?
Yes. I have some things that were not returned.
Now, I want to know first about the things in the garbage that you saw.
There was a bed in the garbage.
In the, what type of garbage?
It was out on the side of the road waiting to be picked
Your
up.
Honor, that wasn't her bed. That was both
Why?
of our beds.
A bed in the garbage.
A bed. There were pillows. There were all of my
Why'd
linens.
you throw the bed in the garbage?
Because it was old and it was beat up and it was junk.
Okay, I believe you threw other things in the garbage too. So I'm going to conclude that he didn't give you your things in a timely manner because he told you he would box your things up.
Yes.
And he admits today that he didn't box them until nearly a year and a half after telling you he would. On the other hand, why don't you think you should give him back or pay for the engagement ring?
He gave that to me as a sign of his love, and it wasn't me that broke off the relationship. I don't feel that I should have to give it
I
back.
don't know who broke it off. He said you were cheating. I don't know whether you were or not. What I do know is when you give an engagement ring, that's a conditional gift, conditioned upon marriage. And if you don't marry, then you must give it back or pay for it. You want to give it back or pay for it?
I'll give it back.
All right. You have it with you today?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. And let me look at your list of items.
Want me to keep this? Oh.
All right. I don't see $2,100 worth of items.
I couldn't get a lot of the stuff because I had purchased
Couldn't
it.
get a lot of what?
I was trying to get pictures and estimates
Just right.
of what.
You have the items written down.
I know I can tell you, yes, but
Okay.
it breaks down
Tell
to.
me.
There was a microwave. There was a papasan chair, kitchen utensils,
Okay.
a blender, iron, a lot of
When I
bedding.
bought this stuff, Your Honor,
Yeah. Who
it's
bought?
not
Did
hers.
not buy it.
You
Your
bought
Honor,
all
she
the
did not
kitchen
work.
utensils. Did you work?
Yes, I
At the
worked.
bar?
Yes,
All right.
9 months
You
after
bought
we had
all
the
the
kid.
household items.
yes.
I don't
Bef-
believe you. I don't believe you. You did not buy all of those household items or pay for all of those items. Under no circumstances would I believe that every utensil, all the things in the kitchen were paid for out of your money and he made no contribution to them. I'll give you $1,000 based on the things that I've seen there and based on a nominal amount of the other items that weren't returned. You have your ring back and
Yes,
you
sir.
have $1,000 for the items in the property you didn't get back. That's my judgment.
still got to be civil. We have our son together, so I'm always going to have a relationship with her no matter what happens. So
I love him, and I just wish the best for him.